Hello there guys and welcome to the Invictus Racing League. This is the F4 lobby and it is a different commentator, so good evening one and all, or good morning, or even good afternoon, depending on where you are watching the stream. And yes, it is a different commentator. It's probably what you're not used to. It is a friendly gentleman known as Hoppers in the commentary box, covering for I believe one of the commentators that couldn't make it this evening, so I've had to have the task to step up plate and commentate on the F4 division this evening. So welcome to Singapore. Singapore, famous for obviously being next to Marina Bay, which looks very spectacular, and it was F1's first ever night race in the championship. I can't remember exactly when, but it seems to be very interesting with some action-packed racing this evening. And I believe, sorry, I was turning myself down, I'm not turning myself up. I believe it seems to be a close one, because the title needs to be decided both in the drivers and constructors. And also, you know, it will be close as you like and probably enthralling, and most likely some action-packed racing. So if we don't mind giving us a massive 10 likes this evening, purely because it is the title showdown in this lobby. You know, these guys are some of these guys are very new to me, or most of the field are, and it will be close proximity racing and probably enthralling, and it probably will be most entertaining. So I will go through certain people who are in contention to win the Drivers' Championship. This is where it's going to go down to the wire. It does look like, from what I've seen though, according to the standings that I've just had given, it looks like Nelly at the moment on 95 points, so he's about 5 points ahead of his nearest challenger, and that is Brun ONS in the Mercedes. It looks like at the moment though, Nelly's had, looking at that, he's had about 4 wins, whereas Bren has had 2 wins. So, you know, he's on 90, and then obviously you've got Joe Hamster on 70 points. So it could go either way from what I'm seeing. Obviously during this evening's race, the constructors are Mercedes leading by 337 points to obviously Alfa Romeo by 114, so that's probably about so let's work it out a minute. 137 take away 114, it's 23 points gap, so anything can happen in the constructors this evening. And yes, it is an absolute privilege just to be covering this as a one-off. Probability for safety cars this evening could be inevitable, because with it being a street circuit and can be tight and twisty and probably narrow in some points. We do have obviously 18 minutes of qualifying. The weather is probably going to be variable, so the weather could change during the race, and it probably will change during qualifying as well. So let us know who you think is going to win the championship for the F4 lobby. Be interesting to hear your thoughts, and also who do you think is going to win the constructors, and also who is going to get onto pole position, and of course the race. So it will be probably enthralling, probably will be close proximity racing, as I say, and it probably will be very action packed indeed. So, you know, there is obviously a lot to play for, especially for the drivers. They are obviously looking forward to seeing what they can do. It is the final round of the Invictus Racing League Championship, which will be fantastic to see exactly how well they do. It seems that, you know, with the title going down to the wire, it could be kind of really interesting to see exactly what could happen, potentially happen. You know, you do have Tinnitus here, having obviously in the Red Bull, you've got Eric Pancakes in the Racing Point, Prix Boy in the Alfa Romeo, so they're Alfa Romeo, and of course Mercedes are up for manufacturers, set up for constructors, and then obviously you've got other people as well within the main factor. So it's going to be close because, you know, this is going right down to the wire, and it probably will make it some crazy and wild action on the streets of Singapore. It looks likely at the moment. Just having a bit of a read of the stats that we have to hand, which is from previously was given within given to me today. It's 31 laps, so you know it's 31 laps round here. The strategy is to generally go for a one-stop, so it is technically could be a one-stop championship. Well, one-stop pit stop, should I say, not championship. It looks like soft, hard, or medium to hard, depending on certain things. It could be obviously a two-stop, depending on if the game claims it says it's a two-stop race. In this, obviously, this race here at Singapore, but it does look like the softs will last up to 9 laps, so they could go on the softs and run up to lap 9, depending on certain things. Mediums 18 laps, and hards can last up to 29, so they could, if they go on the hards, they can push all the way right towards the latter part of the race, but they would probably have to push on and obviously try not to surrender any positions in the process. Same with it with wets. If it was a full wet track, it would last 29 laps, and obviously intermediates last up to 17 laps, so it would be very close proximity for the basically the tyres this evening, and it could be very close to see exactly how things will go. So it does look like we do have some bit of interesting battles. So it's going to be proximity, and it will be close, and probably very, very interesting and probably entertaining evening for these guys. So it is looking likely we may see a champion crowned, and you know, believe you me, it will be close for me to see who exactly will win the driver's title as well as the constructors. So it is looking likely at the moment. We are going to be getting ready in around 2 minutes time for the final round of the Invictus Racing League. This is the F4 lobby, so yeah, please be sure to let us know who is going to be taking the title. You know, I'm not sure myself because I've never commentated on these guys for the full season. I'm normally in the F3 lobby, but I've been asked to do it, so you know, let's hopefully we give it as good as we get. So let's see exactly what is ongoing. So we are good to go very shortly. So what is going to happen? It's interesting to see how many people we do have here. Obviously there is a couple of cars. There is obviously 2 Alfa Romeos and 2 Mercedes Petronas battling out for constructor honours, and then obviously you have a few people fighting for the championship, so it will be close as you like. So we are getting ready to start in a moment or two, but we'll see exactly what is happening. So we should be starting very shortly. But I believe we're ready to go very shortly. It should be close, and I'll tell you this, especially when there's a title fight on for battles, I'll try and keep an eye on exactly what it does for the title throughout the stream, but I don't want to jinx anyone. I do not want to put so it looks like we are getting ready to go. Excuse me. So let's get ready for the final round of the Invictus Racing League. This is obviously the F4 lobby. But yes, let us know guys who you think is going to win, and let us know what you think, and if you can hear me, or if you can't, just let me know and I will adjust my settings. So just let me know if you can. So we're just waiting for a few to ready up and get sorted, and we will have qualifying underway very shortly. And we will have some proximity racing, and it probably will be enthralling, it probably will be very close as you like. It's going to be, obviously, like I say, a 31 lap race around here. Singapore is notorious for safety cars, as much it is in real life. It looks a bit overcast at the moment, but hopefully that shouldn't be dampering the spirits of some people. I'll just get the a lot, so we'll see who goes out onto track to brave the conditions. It looks like it's Louis at the moment, so we'll see what he's doing. I believe he's on his outlap, so it looks like it's going to be dry qualifying, and then it is going to be a wet and dry session. So it's going to be dry in qualifying, as looks like Louis got a bit crossed up there. So we do have he's broken his wing already, so that's a bit unfortunate for the Renault driver. We do have believe Darryl out on the track at the moment in the AlphaTauri. So we do have a few drivers out on track already, going into, obviously, into some spectacular form. So Nelly, one of the championship contenders, is also on the track. So as you can tell what I mean by this being narrow and a bit twisty in some parts. Some part looks very spectacular. So this is one of quite a nice track, I suppose. Then you have Towley in the Williams, and obviously Joe Hamster, and of course Brent, and of course F1 Richards out, as well as Nelly and Eric Pancakes. So it is looking likely that we'll get a few drivers out and about doing their qualifying laps. So what do I reckon this evening? Obviously, like I say, I'm still new. I'm new to the F4 lobby, but I think it will be very interesting to see exactly how well the title contenders actually really do for this evening. It could be probably some proximity racing, and probably will have close sort of close action, because you do have the likes of Joe Hamster in the AlphaTauri doing stuff from what I've seen. Obviously in the standings, you know, he's third, but it looks like he's going to be on a charge to try and push up further and try and take maybe a championship. So we do have a few drivers actually now on outlaps. It looks like Tinnitus Optionel is on his outlap, but it probably will mean there's a lot of drivers going to be gunning for the championship this evening. So the ones that are going to be obviously gunning for the championship are going to be the ones to watch. But let us know, guys, in the comments what you think. Be interesting to hear your thoughts as well as opinions. So we do have some close proximity racing from what I kind of would gather with it being a title fight. So we do have the AlphaTauris out on track as well. We do have Eric Pancakes. Darryl sets the fastest lap with 1:37.1, and the Scuderia AlphaTauri Nelly just beats him with 1:35.8. So it looks like at the moment the Alfa Romeo contender is going to be pushing quite a bit. He wants to win this championship in style, and it will be probably close for him. I'm just going to have a look yet again within obviously proximity. You've got the McLaren of, I believe, is that Tim Man or was that Stephen? I believe that was Tim Man. So Tim Man is past, but yes, it looks like at the moment Towley with a 1:39.3 on the mediums. There's probably a few cars that are gonna push quite a bit. So you got Louis out on his outlap after making a bit of a mistake, and obviously, you know, some of these guys are going to be pushing. You got Prix boy about to start his flying lap. So the second Alfa Romeo that's fighting for the Constructors' Championship alongside Mercedes. Let's see how well he does. I'll try and follow some of the guys if I can, obviously, but it's looking likely at the moment. Stephen up into fourth with a 1:37.9. Tim Man with a 1:36.3. So he, you know, the McLaren of Tim Man is in the there up into second. So it looks like the McLarens are going to be pushing on quite a bit here as well, by the looks of it. So we do have Louis coming through sector 2 in the Renault at the moment. So the only ones yet to set a lap of Prix Boy, Tinus, Optional, Louis, Bren, Joe Hamster, Sir Spud, TJW and Eric Pancakes. The ones yet to set their lap times. But it is still 11 minutes to go in qualifying, so anything can happen. So we've got Louis just firing that Renault into that chicane there. He's coming through the latter part of sector 3 now. So we'll see exactly what he will do. He goes through the final corner now, back across the line. So 130. Oh, did it not count? Not count for track limits. Okay, that's interesting. So we do have F. Richards up into 4th at the moment with 137.6. Just as we're watching Louis. So it's going to be close, I believe. So F. Richards going through sector 2 at the moment, pushing quite a bit. So we've got just under 10 minutes left here in qualifying. So that looks like we're going to be on course for some thrilling and probably class act racing. So let's have a look at what is going on. So we do have Richards just abandoning his lap there. So Tinus Optional, I hope that's pronounced correctly. So let's see what he can do on his out lap at the moment. So you got Prix boy, you got Towley out as well. So Spud and Eric Pancakes. Some of the guys at the moment with 9 minutes to go will have some interesting laps. It looks like TJW has got up into 2nd with 136.2. So that's bringing it down slightly to Nelly's lap time there. So you know there is some kind of a bit of a gap there, but it's not too bad. Option L, rather, the Dutch guy in the Red Bull, pushing quite a bit. He's 9th at the moment. See what he can push on for. So you got some of the guys out on their out laps and probably also on flying laps very shortly. So it looks like Sir Spud and Joe Hamster are also out on their laps. So we'll come back to them in a minute. Bren looks like he's struggling at the moment for trying to get a lap time in the Mercedes. He's actually abandoned his lap there. Nearly went out of pit lane. Joe Hamster, purple in sector 2. So is he going to go purple in sector 3, do we reckon? With 7.5 minutes to go. This could be proximity within the racing here. We'll see exactly what happens in a moment. Goes through the final turn. Goes a bit wide, but he's about to cross the line. Goes up to 4th with 137.1. So Joe Hamster, and he's got his teammate behind him, as in Darrell. So that's a good lap from Joe Hamster there. So let's see what Prix boy can do. He's clipped the wall. He's clipped the wall just as we just went to watch him. It's a bit unfortunate. So it looks like Sir Spud at the moment is pushing on quite a bit in that other Red Bull. So we've got coming up 6.5 minutes to go. I believe Eric Pancakes is going through the final sector now. He goes up into 4th with a 136.4. So he's up into 4th, the sole Racing Point car. so he's going to be probably on point for getting up into 4th, but yes, it's going to be close as you'd like, and probably maybe top stuff. So we'll see what happens further down. We'll see what's happening with some of these guys. There's a bit of traffic and a bit of debris now on track, so we've got a few guys trying to get a tow off each other, but also being held up in traffic. We've got our alternative option now, but they're abandoning their laps. Stephen in 9th at the moment in the McLaren, trying to push quite a bit on. What is he going to do? Is he going to try and improve this time round? He goes across the timing beam now and goes up into 5th with 1:36.6. So he's done quite well there. So we're going to see what will happen further down. Eric pancakes at the moment though. In sector 3 at the moment, getting a bit held up by traffic. Traffic is also a factor here from what I've seen. So it will be probably a bit unfortunate if you get caught in traffic here, because it is now hampered his lap time. So we've got F1 Richards crossing the line with a 1:37.2. I believe that was his fastest lap just then. So we've got 4 minutes and 20 remaining on the clock. So what is going to happen with 4 minutes to go? We will see. Got some people still out on track. We've got Stephen firing his way towards. It looks like he's abandoning that now. So we've got Joe Hamster on another outlap, probably trying to not now get caught in traffic. He probably doesn't need to get caught in traffic. It looks like at the moment F1 Richards at the moment will be pushing on quite a bit to get up into that sector. He's going through sector 3 now, so he's going to be on a late charge here. So Spud in 10th with 1:37.7, just as that lap happens. So we'll see what F1 Richards can do. He's abandoned his lap there. It's a bit unfortunate for him. But you've got Brennan just coming through sector 3. He's struggling by the looks of it. He's invalidated another lap with track limits, so it'll be close for him. So a couple of guys are still out on track. So Spud here in the Red Bull, just coming through the back latter part of sector 3. So coming through the two left. Oh, he's gone a bit wide there. He's invalidated his lap time. So he jumps into pit lane with 2 minutes 13 on the clock remaining. So it does look like Prix boy, and of course Bren yet to set a time for qualifying. So yes guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Please do like and subscribe to Invictus Racing League and check out their social media platforms, and obviously, you know, if you're interested in racing in this division, whether it is on PC or of course PlayStation or Xbox, then do check them out. They are pretty much a decent league, and you know, without them they wouldn't, well, without me doing commentary or without them inviting me to do commentary, it wouldn't be existent. So yes, we've got Prix boy at the moment trying to get the power down in that Alfa Romeo. It looks like at the moment he's struggling, but it looks like Bren now up into 12th with a 139.2, so he finally has a lap on the board. We've got Prix boy now just going through the last part of the sector, and we do have 50 seconds to go till the checkered flag does drop towards the end of the qualifying. So let's see what will happen. Is he going to go into... goes up into 7th with 136.9. So that is close, so we do have a lot of things to think about. Yes, it is very close proximity racing, as I say. So let's have a look what is going on. Just give me a moment or two, guys, just to figure out what is going on. Just give me a moment or two, guys. I do apologise, I have the volume on my stream. Cheers, mate. Thank you. It's going to be amazing action this evening. I can't wait to see exactly what's going to happen during the race. But it looks like at the moment Nelly is on provisional pole position. Louis surprisingly up into 2nd. I didn't see that because I was too busy trying to see what was going on with the stream, but I do apologise about that. Tim Man 3rd, so Renault, so it's Alfa Romeo from Renault, from McLaren, from Williams, from Racing Point. Could be another bit of a... Nelly's retired towards the end of the session, but luckily he's got provisional pole position at the moment, depending on what Eric Pancakes will do in the Racing Point. Oh, he goes pole position. So Nelly drops down 2nd with 135.6. What a stellar lap. So it looks like Nelly is dropped down to 2nd, which is a bit unfortunate for him. But we should see exactly what is going to happen. But as I say, it's going to be great, I'll tell you this. In the race, we will have some amazing spectacles, and let's see what will happen for the championship. So then, we have Eric Pancakes from Nelly, so the two Dutch guys on 1st and 2nd, followed by Louis Timman, TJW, Stephen Richards, followed by Tinnitus Optional, Prix Boy, Joe Hamster, Daryl Towley, Sir Spud and Bren are your top 14. 14 drivers this evening, and it looks like Sir Spud was the only one on the mediums. So the race will be very exciting because the forecast, I believe, is going to be wet and then it is going to go to dry. So anything will happen, but we'll soon find out in a couple of moments time. So grab a drink, grab something to eat, or if you need, go for a quick comfort break, because you don't want to be sure, you don't want to be sure that you don't want to miss the action. But yes, guys, just let us know in the comments who you think will win the race, or who you think is going to win the title, whether it's throughout the constructors or whether it is throughout the drivers' championship. But yes, it is going to be close. Look at the weather, it is absolutely teeming it down with rain, and it is looking likely we are going to be in for a very interesting start to the race, especially when it's going to be wet. But yes, it will be fantastic to see what these guys will do. Obviously, they're obviously used to racing in the wet, I should hope, and we may get some safety cars in the early part of the race. We'll have to see. I don't want to jinx it because we've not had a safety car, but it sounds like it's going to be maybe a bit of a challenge from what I'm seeing in the comments at the moment from Tim Bricks. so it looks like it's going to be probably not a wise idea at the moment. So we do have the green flag lap. It looks like typical weather conditions at the moment. We'll try and see exactly the tyre degradation and what the guys have done. So yes, we'll have a look. I'll try and flick through certain things as well while I'm doing the stream. So you've got Eric Pancakes from Nelly, followed by Louis and Timon, and of course TJW, Stephen, Richards, Tinsus Optional, Prix Boy, Joe Hamster, Darryl, Towley, Sursport and Bren at the rear of the field. So it's going to be close because the Mercedes are 7th and 14th on the grid, and the Alphas are 2nd and 9th on the grid. Don't worry about that. The guys have just obviously had a bit of contact during the formation lap, so it's unfortunately not been the best for them at the moment, but they will line up on the grid to take the start. So the weather at the moment looks very horrible. I wouldn't want to be sat in an F1 car to go into obviously to go round here. Really wouldn't want it. Obviously it might be hot, but I believe it's going to dry up. Don't know when though, but it will seem like predicted pit stops though. It could be playing into a factor. It does look like it may be wet towards the end of the, not wet towards the race, but it probably will be drier. But we'll see. Any conditions will happen, and you never know, probability of a safety car may happen. So we'll see exactly what is happening for this. But at the moment, it'd be probably close. Let us know in the comments, guys, who you think who's going to win. Obviously, the manufacturers, the constructors, rather, and also let us know in the comments who will win the driver's title, or most of all, who's going to win the race first. But yeah, it looks like the track is absolutely saturated with water. It's probably not the nicest thing to be sat on the grid and driving around in these conditions. The spray probably will be inevitable rather. I do apologise. Struggle to get my words out with them. But it looks like we've got everyone on the grid, so we will get everyone into formation, and we will see exactly what will happen for the final round of the Invictus Racing League here at Singapore for the F4 division. We've got the green flag from the back of the grid. Everyone is back into position, so we shall be getting the 5 red lights going out any moment in a second, and the final round of the Invictus F4 League gets underway here at Asogi, Singapore. Who is going to get a good start into turn number 1? It looks like Nelly so far, but Louis is on that outside, but obviously Eric Pancakes gets a bit wide there, which has allowed Louis and Timon to close the gap. It looks like that Timon and of course Louis are having a bit of a ding-dong battle already, but it looks like Nelly trying to eke out that advantage. He's probably wanting this championship, but it looks like Louis and Timon are having a bit of a battle. TJW further behind. Oh, there's a bit of contact between Louis and TJW, which has had a bit of front wing. He's got the AlphaTauri of Joe Hamster alongside him. He's now going to struggle with a bit of conditions. Then he has the other. Is that the other, or is it Joe Hamster? No, Joe. I do apologise. It's Stephen and Joe Hamster. It looks like that it's going to be neck and neck going through this sector at the moment. So we do have Stephen followed by the yellow flag in sector 2. they've got going. It's been withdrawn. You've got Richards diving on the inside of Stephen going out of that turn, and you've got obviously Darryl trying to make amends as well. Looks like Darryl rather and Stephen are going to be having a bit of a battle. It looks like Darryl and Stephen are suffering in these conditions at the moment. But we'll see what's happening further up in a moment or two. But we do have Sir Spud trying to make a move as well, along with Towley and Brent, and of course Tinner's optional. And of course Prix boy at the rear of the field, which is not going to do Alfa Romeo any favours in the constructors at the moment. But we'll see what's happening further up the front at the moment. Looks like that TJW is into pit lane after a bit of contact. So yeah, it looks like we do have Joe Hamster up into second at the moment. I believe Nelly is he's leading the race. It's just the timing screen just having one of them moments again. But it looks like Nelly from Eric Pancakes, and of course I believe Joe Hamster, is it? No, it's not. It's Tim Mann and of course Louis. So yeah, I do apologise. His timing screen is having a wobble at the moment, so it probably will sort itself out in a moment or two. So we'll see what's happening further back. We do have Richards versus, I believe that is Darryl at the moment, so they're still battling away in these horrible and murky conditions at Singapore at the moment, but rumour has it may dry up. So we do have Darryl in 8th at the moment. It looks like that we do have some close proximity. So we'll see what happens. Bren at the moment in 9th. It looks like he's going to push on and try and catch up to Sir Spud in that into that Red Bull at the moment. And then you've got the other guys behind at the moment, so it's looking like it could be feisty. We do have probably a bit of a battle the front, do we? We do have Louis versus Tim Mann and Eric Pancakes. So the racing points from the McLaren versus the Renault. Joe Hamster in 5th place at the moment, trying to probably catch up to these guys. It looks like Nelly's truck, well, Eric Pancakes has got the fastest lap, and Joe Hamster actually now gets it, so I do apologise. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. Who is that? Oh, safety car's out, guys. Safety car is out. That is a bit unfortunate. So the safety car is coming out. I believe that is for. Is that who is not got going, or is it just? No, safety car will be out this lap. So we will be getting a safety car. That's a bit unfortunate. But we did say it would be inevitable around here. So it will be Nelly from Eric Pancakes, followed by Tim Mann, and of course Louis, followed by Joe Hamster, and of course Richards and Darryl. So Spud, Bren in 9th at the moment, probably going to try and push on quite a bit after this safety car period. And then we do have Towley and of course TJW in the Williams. So the other Williams. Then you have Stephen versus Prix boy, and of course Tinner's optional. So it looks like the safety car is going to let them go past, and then it will pick up Nelly towards the end of the first couple of corners. So we do have a safety car. It will be interesting to see how well they adapt to the safety car in these conditions. But you know, it is not going to be the best, depending on how many laps are behind the safety car, of course. Not too sure exactly what caused the safety car though, but it did look like Tinnitus obviously had a bit of contact, I believe, between Prix boy and himself. But we'll soon find out from the stewards later on in the race. So it is a safety car period, so as I say, depending on how long this lasts, it'll be close, but obviously they're going to be catching up the safety car very shortly. So what do we think? And don't forget to like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League, and do let us know in the comments. It looks like at the moment though, Louis has a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so that's not going to do him any good. That's going to be pushing his credentials down. Some of the guys are actually now making a pit stop to potentially have a bit of some time. So they're behind the safety car at the moment. Nelly is the first one to be behind the safety car. So the safety car is out. It is very damp and atrocious conditions at the moment. We'll see exactly how everyone else gets on very shortly. We'll go through sort of the running order in a moment. You've got obviously Nelly from Eric Pancakes, from Timman, from Richards, and of course Darryl from Sir Spud, and now Bren's now up into 7th. So that'll be very interesting to see how well he can do. Joe Hampstead 9th and Louis in 9th. He will have to take a stop and go penalty though for speeding, so he's going to probably hamper him. Then you have TJW, Towley, Stephen and Prix Boy and Tintus Optionel. They're a bit far behind at the moment from the safety car queue, so they will have to catch up. But looks like Nelly at the moment though is going to have a job on his hand trying to obviously control the restart when it does happen. So I'm going to grab a quick drink while the safety car is out on the track. So we're on lap 4 out of 31 already. It looks like there is going to be probably some enthralling battles when we get going again. So we do have 27 laps remaining. We are behind safety car at the moment, so there is a very long race to go. So, you know, it's now actually 26 laps to go. So it does look like at the moment. So you got Nelly from Eric Pancakes, and of course Timman, Richards, Darryl, Sir Spud, Bren, Joe Hampstead, Louis with that 5-second stop and go hanging over him at the moment, followed by TJW, followed by Towley, Stephen, Prix Boy and Tinnitus Optionel bringing up the rear of the field. So it is looking likely at the moment, because we are behind safety car, it may be a while yet till we get underway for racing, but it will be spectacular and we probably will have some interesting race. Let's have a look. We'll go on board with Nelly for a moment or two, to give you a rough idea of what it's like behind the safety car in these atrocious conditions. As it stands though, it looks like I believe the title will be going to Nelly. I'm not too sure, I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like he will be heading for a win, depending on how well Bren does after the restart, obviously during the restart. But it looks like at the moment everyone is slightly now, slowly but surely, catching up to the safety car queue. So we're on board with Eric Pancakes. So he is currently 4th in the championship, but he's doing well to probably try and overtake Joe Hampstead at the moment. But we do have Timman. So I believe safety car is going to be from what I've seen, is the safety car going to be in this lap? I believe it may be. It looks like it is, because we are getting ready for a restart. So, excuse me, there's a cough down everyone's ear. So it looks like Nelly's going to now bring them round this corner. So safety car is in this lap. So Nelly is going to try and control the pace and then literally control the restart at his own doing. It looks to me the rain has certainly slowly but surely subsided for the time being. It actually looks like the rain has stopped just as the safety car goes into pit lane. So Nelly will have control of the field. He will control it till he gets to the timing beam, and then he will go. Oh, it looks like there's a couple of 5-second penalties with a couple of collisions under the green flag. Will there be another safety car? No, there won't. It looks like Nelly has got this safety car underway, but it looks like Tinnitus Optional has unfortunately retired. So there is another yellow flag in sector 1. At the moment, Eric Pancake's under threat from Tinman. Just after restart, it looks like Tinman in the McLaren is going to try and push on to that racing point. He's going to try and get up to that racing point. Is he going to get the move done? Is he going to get it? Yes, he is, but it looks like the racing point, he's almost just tucked in behind. The spray is still inevitable. But it looks like we do have Richards and of course Darrell, of course Spud and Joe Hamster, and what I've seen trying to make a move up into the 5th place there. So it looks like at the moment virtual safety car's out now. So it's all kicking off after a restart, so the virtual safety car is out. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Thought we were going to have a clean lap after the safety car, but never mind. You know, these things do happen around this tight and twisty circuit here at Singapore. So we do have 25 laps remaining in this Grand Prix. It is looking likely though that virtual safety car now has ended. So we've got Nelly from Tinman followed by Eric Pancakes. Oh, I believe Joe Hamster locked up a brake, so that's allowed Richards going near enough claim a bit of a position back. And then you got Darrell there, obviously Bren followed by Sir Spud, so Bren up into 7th, Sir Spud 8th, Towley in 9th, obviously with a 5-second penalty. Then you have Louis with that 5-second drive-through penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so he will have to take that some time. Always got a bit loose, just as we saw. So we do have, from what I'm seeing, there's a couple of guys. Louis from Darrell jumps into pits, and obviously TJ doubles. Stephen does the same, and Prix boy unfortunately at the rear. So that may not do Alfa Romeo's credentials any good for the constructors, but we'll see what happens. But you've got Nelly versus Tinman at the moment for the race lead. We have got 24 laps to go, so it will be probably very close as Tinman tries to make a move on Nelly, but it looks like Nelly's got that covered, or has he? Side by side going into this turn, it looks like Tinman has the outside. Is he going to get the drag out of the corner? Obviously no DRS because it is wet, but Tinman takes the lead of the race, followed by Eric Pancakes at the moment, so it could be maybe close for the championship. Oh, it looks like Nelly's had a bit of an issue, which has been held up there, which has allowed Joe Hamster to gain a bit of ground there, but it looks like Nelly's having a bit of a struggle now. Them tyres are a bit cold, I believe, but obviously Joe Hamster up into 4th, Bren now up into 6th, though it's fantastic. So maybe it could go either way for the Mercedes drivers this evening. But it does look like we are going to be into some close proximity racing. So we've got Tinman leading the race at the moment. We've got Joe Hamster trying to chase down Nelly at the moment, followed by the two Mercedes of Bren and Richards and Bren. But anything can happen, it could be. close as you like. So yeah, guys, let us know in the comments as Eric Pancakes tries to make a move on Nelly, but Nelly gets the move done. Back up into second place. Someone clipped the ball there, I don't know who it was, but it looks like Sir Spud is in 8th place at the moment, but it looks like Eric Pancakes and Joe Hamster are going to have a bit of a battle very shortly. You've got Richards and of course Brown Louis still with that 5-second drive-through penalty for speed in pit lane earlier on. Obviously it looks like it's going towards the back of the field at the moment. Obviously Brent up into 6th place now, Louis in 7th, Prix boy, even though he's now in 10th, got fastest lap of the race with 2:03.1, so it looks like there is, the track's considerably dry, but it looks like another shower has hit here at Singapore, so it does mean there's still a bit of a way to go on lap 8 out of 31. Do we reckon there's going to be any more safety cars though, guys? This is what I'm thinking. But at the moment, Joe Hamster in that AlphaTauri trying to chase after the racing point of Eric Pancakes. So we'll see what happens. But further back, if we can, I do apologise. I've messed this up somehow. I'm meant to be going on board, not messing about. I do apologise. So we'll go on board with Brent for a moment or two. But it looks like Joe Hamster and Eric Pancakes are having a bit of a battle. Brent goes a bit into the wall there, which is not very good. But Joe Hamster and of course Eric Pancakes are having that battle. So it looks like the AlphaTauri versus the Racing Point. This could be very close. As I say, anything can happen here in Singapore with the close proximity of the walls as well as other cars around you. So what is going to happen, as I say, it'll be close as you like. We do have Nelly now with a 2:02.4, so Joe Hamster into pit lane, Bren's also into pit lane, Louis into pit lane. I believe that might be for his drive-through though. So there is a couple of guys now out on track. There's a couple of guys swapping to intermediate, so you know the strategy excuse me, has changed. You got Towley in 10th place chasing down Prix boy at the moment, so you know it looks like Prix boy gets going, but looks like TJW at the moment does have yellow flag in sector 2. Could be close, could there be another safety car? No, it doesn't because it's been redrawn, but it looks like, just as we go to the battle, sector 2, there's another safety car. Oh, safety car's out again. I believe Sir Spud has had front wing damage. Oh, that's a shame. We do have another safety car, so it looks like Tim Mann's lead will come down again. Oh, I feel like, you know, there is a lot going at the moment, so it looks like from what I'm seeing at the moment we do have 5 seconds for Prix boy, so at the moment it does look like the lead is only 2.2, but the safety car is out, so that's not good at the moment. It's obviously close proximity racing, as I say, but we'll see exactly what happens after this safety car period. So at least Prix boy gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car, so from race control. So Prix boy in the Alfa Romeo, he's trying to get the title, constructor's title, is going to be now hard to reach. So it's going to look like we do have another safety car. There's a couple of guys actually now diving into pit lane under this safety car, so it looks like Richards has speed in the pit lane, so we have a 5-second penalty. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. That's a bit unfortunate. Whether he gets so that's going to be close, so we don't know what's happening yet. We do have couple of people, so it will be probably Joe Hamster that does actually pick up the lead to go into, or is it? No, because these guys have timed it to perfection. So it will be Tin Man from Nelly, followed by Richard, and I believe it will be Joe Hamster as well. So yeah, hope you liked the stream, guys. Please do like it. Oh, see. So the safety car is out on track. It's going to be very hard to see exactly what's going to happen. So we do have some close racing. So we're under safety car on lap 10 out of 31. So we do have 19 laps to go, I believe, according to my calculation. No, it's 21. I do apologise. 21 laps to go. So we do have 21 laps to go, and it's but yet again under safety car here at Singapore. It is obviously, you know, down to the wire for these guys, but it's still a long way to go. And by the looks of it, at the moment, the weather hasn't held, but they're onto intermediates, so it does look like the weather is slightly improving. So the top drivers at the moment, Tin Man, Nelly and Richard, followed by Joe Hamster, and of course Towley, Louis, Eric Pancakes, Stephen with the fastest lap with a 2:06 at the moment. So Spud. We have TJW Bren down in 11th. Probably got caught up because with the safety car they decided to obviously double stack the Mercedes, so that's not going to help them either at the moment. But who knows, they'll push on. And you got Prix boy with that 5-second penalty for speeding under the safety car. Then obviously Darryl at the rear of the field, and sadly we lost Tinnis's optional during after the safety car. So it looks to me that with 20 laps to go, this could be enthralling, it could be close. Do let us know in the comments, guys, what you think will happen, and you know, is there going to be any more safety cars, or is there going to be a fight towards the end? It does look like the rain is slowly slowing down, but it doesn't mean anything as of yet. But yeah, it's going to be spectacular for the rest of the race. We do have 20 laps down, well, 20 laps in the book still to come, so it will, anything will happen as you like, guys. It can be treacherous. Do let us know, and if you do like Invictus Racing League, or you do like racing like this, be sure to check it out for the future, because I believe that most people will be gearing up for a new season when the new season does start. But yes, at the moment it does look like we are going to be in for some close proximity fights. It does look like at the moment Darryl is struggling to keep up with the safety car at the moment, so the safety car staying out for another lap. Look at that view, that is absolutely spectacular of the Marina Bay circuit here at Singapore. It will be close as you like. So let us know in the comments, guys, what you think will happen in the latter part of this race. But at the moment we are under safety car, so it looks like I've jinxed myself saying I've never commentated on a race without a safety car. So that has come true now, unfortunately, you know. But never mind, it's obviously a title decider, and it's made it more exciting, I must admit. So we're looking forward to seeing. Safety car is now in this lap, so safety car in this lap, so we are getting ready for green flag conditions yet again. So we're going to be back underway with 19 laps to go. Hopefully there is not another safety car straight away after this, but who knows, I don't want to jinx these guys, but seem to be doing a spectacular job and seem to be doing really well at the moment. So let's see exactly what will happen. So we do have safety car going into pit lane, so The Burt Maylander will take the safety car into pit lane, so Tin Man will take control of the restart. Let's see what happens, guys, with 19 laps to go in the F4. This is the final round at Singapore. Let's go racing once again, and it looks like Tin Man has a great start, but the tyres may be a bit cold. Oh, there's another yellow flag in sector 1 though. So it looks like at the moment though there's something happened to Richard in the Mercedes. Looking like at the moment Eric Pancakes though trying to make a move on Stephen at the moment, but also Bren, he's also there. Looks like Sir Spud goes in a massive fight with Bren, and of course, oh, who was that in the wall? Looked like to me though, Daryl was it Daryl or was it TJW? It was hard to tell. It looks like Bren's struggling though in that Mercedes though at the moment. So anything can happen. Joe Hamster in the meantime up into second. He's got Nelly up behind him though. So I do apologise, we have to go up to here, but looking like the Joe Hamster has got second place at the moment from Nelly, so it could be very on the cards for any of these guys this evening. You know, it's going to be close proximity, but totally up into fourth. It does look like Stephen and of course Eric Pancakes, but we do have Sir Spud trying to get up to Eric Pancakes for 7th place. Oh, Eric Pancakes goes into the wall, gets shoved by Bren, trying to speed him up a bit. Sector 2 though, there is a yellow flag between sector 2 and sector 3. So who is out there? It looks like Daryl's got going now, but whether that brings the debris onto the circuit, but looking likely at the moment. We've got TJW versus Bren at the moment as well, so this is going to be close for proximity. So Joe Hamster brings the fastest lap down to the race with a 2 minute 5 at the moment, so the fastest laps are coming down slowly but surely. It's nowhere near as qualifying pace at the moment with 18 laps to go. So it's going to be enthralling. It could be a very exciting end to the season, but we'll see exactly what's going on at the moment. But at the moment we do have this battle between Joe Hamster and Tin Man. Oh, Joe Hamster takes the lead, or does Tin Man fight back? Tin Man looks like he's fighting back here. Oh my goodness. He's also got Nelly behind him as well. This could be a very interesting battle, because Nelly's in that, Joe Hamster's in it. It could be a battle for the championship. It looks like Joe Hamster here is going to be pushing on quite a bit. Looks like that with the AlphaTauri, I do apologise, is pushing quite spectacularly on. It looks like Tin Man has to now gain, but he's got to be careful because Nelly is filling them side mirrors. Oh, Nelly's just caught the back of Tin Man, which is cost him a bit of his wing there. Is it enough to stay out, or is it going to be, will it hamper him? So it looks like at the moment though, Tin Man is going to try and escape from Nelly. At the moment we'll see what happens. We've got still some time left in this race, anything can happen. But I tell you this is close at the moment. I'm looking forward to seeing what will happen as we go into the latter part of sector 3 on this lap. Oh, Nelly clips the wall. Oh, he's had to dive into pit lane. Oh, that is a massive shame. Joe Hamster with 158.2 now. So it looks like Nelly's thrown his title chances away at the moment. Oh, jeez. But yes, we do have Towley up into 3rd, Louis up into 4th, Stephen up into 5th from Sir Spud, Eric Pancakes and Bren, and of course TJW, and of course Richard bringing up that battle. But I don't know what it's going to do for the Drivers' Championship. It does look like we do have a bit of a fight. Nelly and Prix Boy are in the pit, so both Alfa Romeos at the moment in pit lane. Let's see what's happening at the moment. Where have we got Sir Spud trying to catch up to Stephen at the moment, it looks like, but we'll see exactly what happens. But I'll tell you this, it will be close, and let us know, guys, who you think is going to win the championship, because it is getting close. But at the moment, you know, this is going to be proximity racing. I'll tell you, what have we seen so far? Well, we're seeing 2 safety cars and a virtual safety car. But, oh, it's been a great race so far. I'll tell you what, Eric Pancake's there in 7th, followed by, who's that slowing? Oh, Bren's having a bit of a nightmare at the moment, trying to keep TJW behind him. But it looks like TJW will have him covered, I believe. Obviously Richard in the background in the other Mercedes trying to make up some lost ground, but just remember he does have a 5-second penalty. We'll see exactly what's happening. So with the gaps coming down a bit, but it does look like at the moment that, oh, not like TJW though. Louis got up into 3rd because Taldi goes into pit lane. So it looks like it's going to be close. It's going to be 5 points in it from what I've been told. So it's going to be close as you like. So it's going to be probably some amazing battles galore. But let's see what is going to happen. I'm just going to try and flick through what is going on further back. But at the moment it looks like Brun's up to go into pits. Oh, now he's got now a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. That's going to hamper him as well. He's got to be careful. But we do have... oh, Brun's got a 5-second penalty for crossed white line. He's obviously trying to push on because he knows he's in that title fight, but there's a couple of penalties now. Oh, this is going to be close. This is probably going to be enthralling. So we do have quite some time, but I'll tell you what, I'm not going to jinx it yet. But from what I am seeing though, it looks like that Sir Spud is going to have Eric Pancakes all over him if he's not careful, because he is trying to get up, even though Sir Spud is trying to get up to Stephen, it looks like that Eric Pancakes will also do the job and try and do exactly the same. But Joe Hamster at the moment leading the race in that AlphaTauri. It looks like Louis and Timman, going the wrong way, I do apologise. Louis and Timman are going to have a bit of a battle as well by looks of it. So we do have Louis now trying to put the other McLaren under a lot of threat. We're on lap 16 out of 31, so we could be in for a close proximity fight. And obviously it's 23 points from what I've been told for the constructors. So it's gonna, oh, it could be interesting. It could be close. But looking at Timman and of course Louis at the moment though, Joe Hamster leading the race at the moment. He's doing a stellar job, I must admit. But looking at Nelly now gets the fastest lap, so we get a point for that. Looking at Sir Spud and Stephen in the McLaren at the moment, trying to push away from obviously Sir Spud in the Red Bull. This could be close proximity racing as well. As I say, there is a lot of potentially laps. We'll just see how many on the lap counter we get. It is 16 out of 31, so we do have roughly 15 laps to go. It's going to be close, guys, I'll tell you this now. Sorry for sneezing, people. But yes, Joe Hamster still leading the race. It looks like Sir Spud though will have that move covered, but at the moment we do have a battle between Eric Pancakes and TJW. It does look like the Williams is going to try and catch up to the racing point, which he is doing at the moment, but from what I am seeing, it's going to be close. The weather hasn't improved. Well, it's improved slightly compared to what it was at the start, but we do have Eric Pancakes trying to get away from TJW at the moment. It does look like Joe Hamster's now bringing that fastest lap down again to a 1:57.009. So it's going to be close as you like. We do have 14 laps to go in this race before the checkered flag drops, but I'll tell you this, it has been spectacular from start to the middle of the race at the moment. It's going to be close. I'll tell you now what is going to happen. We've got Richard and of course Nelly out on track, but it looks like Nelly's going to jump into pit lane. Has he had other contact, or is it a penalty that is inflicted? But it looks like Nelly's championship may be over if he's not careful. Prix boy in 10th place, and then you got Bren just coming through in 11th now, and obviously Darryl in 13th, but at the moment it looks like Timman and Louis are still going to have this battle, so we'll go back to this battle between the McLaren and Renault. At the moment it's probably going to be close as you like. It can be interesting. I'll tell you what is this race going to be like come the end? Let us know in the comments, guys. As my voice slowly now starts to go, but obviously Louis and Tim are going to be battling for quite a bit. Stephen and Sir Spud and Eric Pancakes are doing a stellar job as well, trying to keep up to these guys. It looks like Sir Spud though, it's kind of escaped from Eric Pancakes at the moment, but Eric Pancakes has got TJW all over the back of him slightly. Also Sir Spud, oh, it looks very close, but TJW looks up a break, which is now allowed Eric Pancakes to have a bit of a breather, but it's going to be close. It could be some action. I'll tell you this, what is going to happen, but at the moment according to the map it looks like Stephen's going to be pushing quite a bit, but Stephen looking behind because Sir Spud, what I'm seeing at the moment, Sir Spud is behind him. This is going to be close. Sir Spud also there, also TJW on Eric Pancakes. It's going to be close. This is going to be close. With Stephen gets a bit crossed up. Is that allowed Sir Spud alongside? Yes, it has. But is it going to be? Oh, this could be. You know, you've got Eric Pancakes trying to make two cars in one. But Stephen defends, but then he drops position. Oh dear, Eric Pancakes gets through. TJW does exactly the same. As that hold it up Richard, so Stephen hold it up Richard. I believe he might have done. Let's see though. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, this is brilliant racing from these guys. I tell you what, the rain is come more sort of now drizzle, but it's going to be close as you like. I tell you what, if we can get to the rest of the laps without any safety cars, I'll be amazed. But you know, with the close proximity as it goes, it looks at the moment though that Louis is now going to catch up to Tim Man though, but could be close proximity. But Joe Hamster leading the race, we've got about him at the moment. He's doing a stellar job, but go back to this battle between Sir Spud and Eric Pancakes and of course TJW. This could be close. This is probably one of the closest battles we've got at the moment. Obviously you've got Richards in the background somewhere as yellow flag in sector 3. Is that Stephen? Yes it is. Oh, Stephen's lost a bit of his wing there. Oh, it's pushed him back a bit. That's a bit unfortunate. But you've got Eric Pancakes all over the back of Sir Spud now. This is going to be close with a couple of moments. We've got 12 laps to go though, so this is going to be close. Oh my god, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't believe what I've seen. like Prix boy in pit lane as well. That's allowed Brent into 8th. Oh, has it? It's going to be close as you like though. We do have Eric Pancake still trying to take down Sir Spud. This is going to be close. This Nelly gets the fastest lap with 156.6. Yellow flag in sector 3 though. Looks like Daryl's had a bit of a spin, I believe. But he's jumped into pit lane anyway. So we do have Sir Spud under threat from Eric Pancakes. And it looks like at the moment though, from what I'm seeing here, that we do have still this battle, but at the moment it looks like that Tim Man May has now DRS is now enabled because the track is now drying. This is actually really nice to see. The track is actually, now that it's, even though it's kind of not soaking wet as it was before, the track is dry. So probably the majority of the field now are going to probably jump into pit lane and change onto the dry tyres with 11 laps to go. As I say, this is exactly what these guys want. They want the track to dry out. So it's going to be close. I'll tell you what, who has got out? Looks like we do have a battle on our hands. Who's got out in the lead? Let's have a look. Tim Man's got out into the lead, so he's almost going to be pushing on. Does look like Tim Man from Joe Hamster, from Louis, from Eric Pancakes. TJW with that front wing damage. Oh, that's going to hurt him. So Sir Spud gets out in 5th. Then you got Richard and Brent. Also, Brent's going to have to double stack. That was yellow flag in sector 1 though, but it's been pulled in. Sir Pancakes, no, Eric Pancakes, sorry. Losing my mind now. But so you got TJW, and you got Richard and Richard out in 7th, Stephen in 8th, Towley in 9th, Nelly in pits, Brent, followed by Prix boy, and of course Daryl. But at the moment, with 11 laps to go, it looks like Tim Man may take this race, but we'll see, because the McLaren at the moment doing a spectacular job, but this is going to be close. Let us know, guys. The yellow flag in sector 2. Brent's got another 5-second penalty for crossing the white line. Virtual safety car is out. Oh no, this is going to hurt these guys. This is going to hurt them. Oh, Brent's got a 10-second penalty now. Oh no, that is going to hurt. That is going to hurt him. Or was it 5 seconds? He's got 5 seconds at the moment, but it looks like with virtual safety car out at the moment, Tim Man from Joe Hamster, from Louis, from Eric Pancakes, TJW, Sir Spud, Richards, Stephen, Towley, and of course Nelly and Brent, followed by Daryl and Prix boy are your 13 runners at the moment. With this virtual safety car, this is going to be close as you'd like. Oh, but we've got 10 laps to go. TJW with drive-through penalty for speeding under pit lane from race control. Oh, so that's even going to hurt him as well. He's even got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, that is unfortunate. Virtual safety car is now in. It's now been pulled in, so we do have the race underway with 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go, people. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win the race and who is going to win the title. This has been a nail biter. I tell you what, I cannot believe what I've seen. But it looks like Joe Hamster is going to get onto the back of Tim Man quite easily. But it's going to be close as you like. I tell you what, we'll keep an eye on Joe Hamster and of course Tim Man for a moment or two, because this is the closest battle for the race lead at the moment. But it looks like Louis may catch these guys up as well, but we shall see. At the moment, Joe Hamster trying to put Tim Man under a lot of threat. But let's see, we'll go on board with Joe Hamster, Prix boy, Another 3-second penalty, but it looks like Joe Hamster's going to try and get Tim Mann in a moment or two. This is going to be close as you like with 10 laps to go. 10 laps. Oh goodness, this is going to be enthralling. This is probably going to be epic. We do have some quite interesting battles. We do have so it sounds like we're going to be in for an enthralling battle. Joe Hamster though, oh, he's going to catch him up. It looks like Louis though with that fastest lap at the moment. It's going to be close as you like. I tell you this now, guys. We do have some close proximity racing. TJW still has that 3 second. Oh, he's got another one. Oh, that's going to hurt him. But it looks like Joe Hamster. Oh, it's been a bit of contact. Oh. Joe Hamster and of course Louis had a bit of contact. Did we see what happened though? Oh, that's going to be unfortunate. So that hands Louis the race lead at the moment. Tim Mann limping back with wing damage at the moment. Didn't see exactly how that kicked off though, but it looked like they were pushing. So it looks like Eric Pancakes now though will be maybe third after this. TJW, Richard, followed by Stephen Towley. Nelly with the fastest lap though. Is that going to be enough though to launch the campaign? Because it may be. Because Brad will only get 1 point for 10th place. Oh, this has been interesting. This has been spectacular this evening. So Spud and then obviously Daryl from Prix boy. But at the moment Louis leads the race. He's probably thinking, what on earth happened then? Because he could have easily been caught up in that as well. But does it look like it though? It's hard to tell, but we'll see in a moment or two. No, he stays out. The yellow flag in sector 2. Is that going to be a safety car? It does look like we do have a couple of cars struggling at the moment. Who is it though? But we should be fine. We have got coming up to 8 laps remaining, so it is going to be close. Tim Mann's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane. Oh dear. This is going to be very. This is going to be. They're obviously pushing on quite a bit because they obviously want to do spectacularly well. But I'll tell you this, it's going to be close. Joe Hamster though. Oh, I don't know exactly what happened, but you know, it kind of looked like there was a bit of contact between them. But at the moment, Nelly still gets that fastest lap. He's up into 8th now. He's trying to get more points. So it does look like TJW has that drive-through penalty cleared. Nelly up into 7th though. So this could be close. Oh. We do have some most craziest rates I've ever seen. We do have coming up to all these yellow flags, sector 3 though. So Spud gets going now. So Prix boy up into 12th, but at the moment there's not really much positions changing. We do have Stephen versus Richards for 4th place at the moment. But it looks like there will be some very interesting talking points after the race, because at the moment it looks like that Louis will be pushing for that elusive win this season. Joe Hamster in 2nd, you know, probably be kicking himself after almost losing the race. But Nelly's now got a 3-second penalty for another one for multiple warnings, so that's not going to go down well. So that could cost him a bit of time, but it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens to the final race of the remaining races laps. So we do have 7 laps remaining. Nelly yet again with that fastest lap. Like, he wants to get that fastest lap. But Brent's got a 3-second penalty. Oh, it's gone from bad to worse for him this evening. So So let's see what is happening. So the gaps there, looks like it's going to be close though. I'll tell you what is going on though. So Brown with 8 seconds to his name. Joe Hamster 3 seconds, Nelly with 6, Tolly with 3 seconds, TJW and Tim Man with 5, and of course Prix Boy with 3 seconds. So yes, it's going to be close, but we'll see what is pushing and who's going to be pushing, because it looks like Nelly and Towley's going to try and get him though. But is he going to escape? It looks like it at the moment though. But it's going to be a kind of a thrilling end to this race, and obviously it looks like excuse me, my voice is slightly going, but it does look like we do have some enthralling battles going to be happening. It looks to me at the moment that Towley's going to try and catch up to Nelly though. Stevens dropped back a bit from Richards at the moment. Eric Pancakes there though, looking at him now in that racing point. Oh, Towley's now got a 3 second time penalty. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. This is going to be a thrilling end to the season. So we've got 6 laps to go. This is going to be fantastic stuff. I can't believe exactly how well this race this evening has been panned out. It looks like we do have Nelly trying to catch up to Stephen at the moment, but Stephen's going to be pushing that McLaren to the absolute limit. It looks like he's going to suffer a bit. We've got the 2 Williams cars of Towley and TJW at the moment in 7th and 8th. Tim Man after that contact with Joe Hamster though, and that's going to probably go to the steward, so it, you know, it'd probably be a bit of an unfortunate time. Then you've got Bren sadly with 8 seconds worth of penalties. That's probably now going to be a bit close as you like, but we'll see what it will do. But Darrell at the moment in 11th, and then Prix Boy in 12th, followed by Sir Spud in 13th. But at the moment it looks like we do have some battles going to happen, because Nelly has got past Stephen just where we were having a brief talk. So we do have 5 laps to go in this Grand Prix. This is going to be a fantastic end to the season. Let us know, guys, what you think is going to happen, and let us know exactly how you think will happen for the championship. I'm interested to see exactly what will happen, because with Nelly's penalties, but it looks like Prix Boy as Joe Hamster jumps out of pit lane. So it's going to be close. This is going to be probably close proximity racing, because Joe Hamster rejoins in front of the 2 Williams, well, jumps in ahead of the 2 Williams at the moment by the looks of it. So the 2 Williams of Towley and TJW going to be catching up AlphaTauri in a moment, but it looks like that the Williams are going to have a bit of a battle themselves. So what is going to happen? It looks like at the moment though Nelly may get the championship sewn up because of obviously Brun's penalties, but it all depends though as well. But it's going to be close as you like. You've got Nelly and Joe Hamster now battling. Brun's now got another. Oh, his night's gone from bad to worse. He's pushing too hard. He knows he wants this championship, but he's pushing too hard. So it looks like Stephen and Joe Hamster. Joe Hamster had a bit of DRS there, but it's going to be close as you like. It looks like Joe Hamster's going to get. Let's move down on Stephen. Oh, Louis got a 3 second penalty. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 1 though. It's been withdrawn, but at the moment it looks like, from what I'm seeing here, Joe Hamster trying to put Stephen under threat. Oh my goodness. It's going to be close as you like for a couple of laps, with 4 laps to go, people. 4 laps to go. It is going to be close. I can't believe that Joe Hamster rather gets the move done on Stephen, going his turn number 1. He's actually done it. But it looks like TJW go on board with him for a moment or two. But it looks like he's got past his teammate Towley. Towley is battling with Tin Man. This is going to be close. Oh my goodness. What are we going to see here, guys? What are we going to see? Are we going to see Tin Man make a move? Or are we going to see Towley defend that position? No, we aren't, because Tin Man gets through on DRS. Oh, this is going to be close as you like. Oh, there's been a... Oh, dear. It looked like Towley had tapped the back of Tin Man, which has cost Towley a bit front wing. Oh, this is getting fraught towards the end of the race now, guys. This is getting fraught. But yes, this is where the championship is going to be decided with 4 laps to go. It's going to be close. I'll tell you what, this race this evening are so spud now with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's not going to do him good. We do have TJW chasing down Stephen. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Is that going to bring out a late safety car? With 3 laps to go. Nah, it's been withdrawn, so it's looking likely though. Eric Pancakes takes the lead of the race because Louis is in pit lane. But from what I'm seeing, Nelly is catching Richard at the moment. Is Nelly going to make the move? Going into turn number 1, yes he does. Almost chops the nose of Sir Spud in the meantime, but it looks like Joe Hamster and is going to now try and push on to Nelly because Richard has dropped back because of Sir Spud in the way. 3 laps to go. It's going to be close. Sir Spud with another 3-second penalty, so that's going to hamper him. But it looks like Joe Hamster's going to try and catch up to Nelly though, because Joe Hamster wants to see what will happen. But at the moment, it's going to be close. I'll tell you what is going on, because I'll tell you this, we do have some close proximity racing. At the moment, it looks like TJW is going to try and catch on to Richard, but he's got Stephen behind him. Tin Man also there with Louis. Louis looks like he's going to try and make a push for it. He's going to try and make a push for 7th place. We'll see about that. Whether he's in DRS range though. He's in DRS range. Oh, it looks like there's a bit of a battle between Tin Man, of course, and Louis at the moment. I'll try and go further up the road in a bit for these couple of battles, but it kind of looks like that Joe Hamster, looking at the mini-map, is trying to get up to Nelly at the moment, but seeing what Tin Man and Louis are going to do at the moment, this could end in tears if we're not careful, but you know, let's see exactly what's happening with 2 laps to go. There's a yellow flag. Oh, Towley's retired. Has Towley had done too much, or is he retired there? Is that going to bring out a safety car? Interesting to see what happens with 2 laps to go though. At the moment it does look like we do have Tin Man and of course Louis trying to push on quite a bit. Now the yellow flag has now been withdrawn, so we do have a few people pushing on quite a bit. Let's see what's happening here. It does look like Joe Hamster is trying to get onto the back of Nelly for 2nd place at the moment though. It's going to be close as you like. We'll see exactly what's happening up their road in a moment. It looks like TJW and of course Richard are having a bit of a battle. It looks like the 2 McLarens though are almost getting swamped by Louis' Renault there, but it's going to be close as you like though. But from what I am seeing though at the moment, we do have obviously Tin Man trying to hold off from Louis at the moment. This could be close. This could be close between these guys with a lap to go, so it could be close and probably some close proximity. From what I am seeing though up the road though, it looks like TJW and Richard are trying to push on quite a bit as well. also Joe Hamster trying to push to get up to Nelly for second place at the moment, but we'll see what will happen. But it looks like Tin Man's got past Stephen, but that is held up Louis though. The two McLarens are having a bit of a battle now, which has invited Louis to try and be an unwanted guest to the party. Louis got past him, he's got past Stephen there for 7th place. What a move. Like at the moment that it looks like Stephen and of course Louis are going to battle, but I'm looking at what's going on ahead because it looks like sector 2 though, yellow flag into this sector. Who was that? That was Joe Hamster. I didn't see exactly what happened, but he's ripped the front wing right off. That's going to hamper him. Oh, he's in the wall with a lap to go. Is that going to be a safety car to go on to the final lap? Oh, Joe Hamster's thrown it away. Oh, so that's allowed TJW up into 3rd. Tim Man and Louis are going to still battle though. Oh, jeez. But that is... Oh, that's a really gutting evening for Joe Hamster. He's doing so well. But Prix boy has another multiple warning penalty. We're on the final lap of the race. Final lap of the final race of the season. Oh, this has been close from start to finish, guys. I tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure commentating on the F4 division for the Invictus Racing League. But it's going to be close as you like. Eric Pancakes, though, at the moment leading the race, though. I must say he's done very well to get into the lead of the race. It looks like TJW in 3rd, Richard in 4th. Tin Man trying to hold off Louis at the moment. Louis looks like he's going to try and make that Renault get some more power and get some more squirt out of that engine. He's got DRS open at the moment. Is he going to get the... Is he going to get it? Is he going to get Tin Man on the outside? No, he doesn't, because Tin Man thinks about it. But Louis gets him there. Oh, there's contact. Is that Louis out? Oh, he's dropped down to 7th though. Oh, it's a bit unfortunate. So he's pushed too hard. Oh, it's a bit unfortunate. But, oh, TJW spins though. He spun round, which has allowed Tin Man. Maybe Stephen. Yes, he has. Oh, TJW though. His yellow flag. But we got... it's been withdrawn though. But what about this Eric Pancakes though? Going through the traffic to try and now just get through the final corner. And he is about to take a victory in the Invictus Racing League. What an absolute stellar drive from Eric Pancakes this evening. Nelly comes home in 2nd, but what does it mean for his championship? And obviously Richard in 3rd place. But then you've got Tin Man. Oh, Tin Man hasn't served his penalty. Oh dear. So he's got 5 seconds to his lap time. And Stephen in 5th. Followed by Louis. Louis had a bit of a nightmare. But it looks like TJW though will take sort of spectacular 6th place there. Let's see what it means for the championship. It has been close as you like. So Nelly's won the championship. Oh, absolute fantastic. So it means Nelly wins the championship, but Mercedes have won the Constructors. So regardless of what has happened between obviously the number of penalties, but Mercedes have won the Constructors over Alfa Romeo. So congratulations to Nelly for an astounding drive this season to win the F4 division, and obviously congratulations to Richard and of course Bren for taking out an absolute astounding drives for Mercedes in the Constructors Championship. This has been fantastic, guys. Thank you for letting me commentate this evening on this division. But I tell you what is going to happen next season? But it looks to me that Nelly has done enough to win the champion. I tell you what, even though Brun's got them quite a bit of penalties, he still won the constructors from Mercedes. But joining the podium this time we do have, I tell you what, fair play to the Racing Point. I tell you what, Racing Point and joins Nelly on the podium, as well as Richard on the podium. So it looks to me that it's going to be a stellar off-season. I'll tell you this, it has been close. I'll tell you what, Nelly's to take a podium after that, and it looks to me, and I do apologise, I forgot who was driving the Racing Point for a moment or two. Eric Pancakes, that's the guy, as the rain just comes back down after the race. But I tell you what, it has been very spectacular from start to finish this evening. I'll tell you what, it has been close as you like, but it has been probably amazing. So until next season, guys, I've been Hoppers in the F4 League for a change. I don't know whether I'm going to be back commentating in the new season, but if I am, I'll be sure to be giving you more live and exclusive action from the Invictus Racing League. Until next season, guys, it has been an absolute pleasure, and it has been a pleasure to be working with some top class drivers and also some amazing people behind the Invictus Racing League. And congratulations yet again to Nelly for taking out the Drivers' Championship, and also Mercedes for taking the Constructors. So until next season, guys, I wish you all the best in the off season, and who knows what the new season will bring. So until then, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll tell you what, looking forward to seeing what happens in the future. So take care, guys. Ta-ra.